Okay, it's been about 2 years since my last video. Maybe not 2 years, but it's been a while. Feels like 2 years. Definitely was last year, not in 2020. So this is the first 2020. So this is going to be a short one. I think I have invented a new rudiment. Probably not, but I have a name for it and everything. But I was playing, you know, as I tell you in previous videos, I tell you it's best to doodle around the drum. So what I like to do is I like to put on music that I like, but I don't necessarily play to it very often, but I like it. So I put on a lot of, for this to happen, playing rock stuff or whatever, music from the 90s, which is not my era, but there are certain bands I like, and even the early 2000s. So I'm playing, I don't even know what era this guy's music is, but I put on some Daughtry, okay? So I don't know, whenever Daughtry was popular, I don't know. Certainly it's newer music than, let's just say, Led Zeppelin. We could all agree on that. So I'm playing to some Daughtry, and I start doing this, I have this urge to do this big fill in this one part, I think in Coming Home or whatever. Home, I think was the name of the song. There's that little bridge, be careful what you wish for, or whatever. So there's that part coming, and I'm playing it, and I'm enjoying it, and I do this fill, and I'm like, man, that was cool, but I have no idea what I just played. So Joe Soretti knows the feeling when I do something spontaneously, and I'm not sure what it is. But in this case, I stopped, because I thought, hey, I like that. And I kind of fleshed it out a little, and I figured out this thing. So what it is, it's a combination of a flam and a ruff. And for some of you students, you know, who call it a drag or a ruff, and you know I'm confused by the drag and the ruff, and are they the same and are they not? I don't know. Maybe someone will tell me. But I'm going to call it a ruff. So it's a combination of a flam and a ruff, and then with a little bass drum mixed in. So I've coined it because I think I invented it, even though I probably didn't. But since no one's told me otherwise, I'm going to take credit for it for right now. And I'm going to call this rudiment, you know, there used to be 26 rudiments, 13 essential, 26 rudiments. Now there's like 2 million rudiments. I don't know how that happened. So there's bound to be this, in the addition of the 2 million rudiments, this is probably in there. But out of the 26 rudiments, this was not in there. It's a combination of a flam and a ruff. I like to call it the fluff. So the fluff is a combination of a flam, and then that second stroke, you do a double with your right hand. And that's really all it is. Flam, and then an extra note. Kind of the opposite of a ruff. Okay, so that's the concept. But then you add 2 kicks on the bottom. And you come up with this fill that's kind of cool. So I'm going to play the fluff for you, demonstrate. I would put Daughtry on, but it would take me like 10 minutes to find that song again. But the inspiration came in the Home song by Daughtry. It's just kind of a ballad almost. But see, you learned that you got to play different music. You got to put music on. Okay, first rant. You have to play to music. Have to put music on and play to it. Doesn't matter what the song is, you just play. Everything that you know, you play in that song. You don't play the song like you were performing it necessarily. You use the song as a practice tool to flesh out your fills and rhythms and stuff, and the song is just on as a tool in the background. Now, if you want to play the song because you want to learn the song, that's different. But what I use it for is, I'm basically overplaying tremendously, but for a reason, because I'm trying to fit in fills in time, okay? So this fill, you would never really play this fill. Well, I might, but that might get me fired from Daughtry if I was ever in Daughtry. But the fill, I thought, was exactly the sound I was looking for. Probably not the sound he's looking for. Okay, so here's basically the fill. That's the fill. So I'm going to put it on 110.
1, 2,
3 on the
4,
metronome. 1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2.
So there it is at 110. Okay, we're going to put it up to 120.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
No editing.
3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
So you could kind of move it around. You kind of put your hand here. Put your left hand here. That's the stroke. 2 kicks. Ruff. Flam. Fluff. There it is, the fluff, invented here, in this room, 2020. I don't know the date, February 10th, probably, something like that. The fluff, it'll be sweeping the nation. You should learn it first before you hear it on every record that comes out this year. You're going to hear the fluff. Doesn't matter if it's a ballad, the ballad. The faster ballad. All of those versions, they work, but you will be fired if you play that. So probably it's a good idea not to, but it's fun to do. No, there is an application for it somewhere. There's a band that doesn't mind playing the fluff for a fill. There it is, Flam, Ruff, Flam, Ruff. Put them together. The fluff. I'm excited to teach it this week. Everyone who watches this video is going to be excited to learn the fluff. And it's not the Tony Williams lick, which is the flaffa or something like that they call it. I don't know what they call it. The fluffa, or that's like a Swiss Army triplet. No bass drum involved with that one. With the, it's like something, I don't know. The bladuja or something. I forgot what it's called. The blaja, the bluja. I don't know. I never really liked that one that much. However, the fluff, big fan. Okay, practice, practice, practice. Work on the fluff. I'm going to take full credit for the fluff, even though I probably shouldn't, because I'm sure people have been playing it for years. But just in case they haven't, it's been trademarked right now, the fluff. Now, if you consider this a drag, that makes it more difficult to name the new rudiment. So I like to consider it a ruff, so I could call it, with the flam, the fluff. There you go. Practice, practice, practice. This video has to be 5-6 minutes long. Another record for the new year. Starting off fresh, starting out quick. Okay, that's all I got for you. Work on the fluff. Put on some Daughtry and play, 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 play. Hey, play, play, play. Practice, practice, practice. That's my new motto for the new year. Play, play, play. Practice, practice, practice.